Devotion Nutrition is a company that makes protein supplements specifically for the need to make delicious desserts like baked goods or protein shakes. Its mission is to help people cut on their sugar intake and increase their protein intake while still enjoying sweets. But how does it really stack up? By the end of this video, you'll know how Devotion Nutrition stacks up against its competition, who is it for, and how to use it best. And for each of its downsides, we'll also recommend alternatives so you always find the right fit for you. Welcome to the product reviews series, choosing the right protein powder and bar for you. If you want to be notified when the next episode drops, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also that bell icon.
Devotion Nutrition protein powders are a blend of whey and casein protein. And these blends are designed primarily for cooking and baking protein goods. They only come in two base flavors, brownie batter and angel food cake. However, separately, you can buy up to 18 different packets of flavorings called flex flavors. And these are the flavors that you can mix and combine to spice up your batch. All right, with that introduction out of the way, let's discuss the pros and cons. First, the pros.
As we mentioned before, while Devotion Nutrition has only two base protein powders, they differentiate themselves from other protein powders by providing up to 18 different flex flavors that you can add on. A lot of people like this because they get to try a whole bunch of flavors without having to buy a whole tub of a particular flavor. For example, you can just buy one tub of, let's say, brownie batter or angel food cake for $44.55, and then add additional flex flavors for $15.99 per flavor, or a sample pack for $19.99. The flavors are also not generic. This is all the kinds of flavors you can find.
Like the flavor names brownie batter and angel food cake suggest, when the protein powder is mixed with water or milk, it tastes very similar to brownie batters and angel food cake batters. It has that same consistency and the same taste. This means you can make a very thick shake using nothing but just powder and water. This doesn't appeal to everyone, but it does appeal to a few people who like the thicker texture because it feels more voluminous and helps them feel fuller. At the same time, they don't need to add a lot of additives into their shake in order to get that fuller, thicker consistency. As a matter of fact, one of Devotion Nutrition's most popular and simplest recipes is what they call the protein fluff. All you do is put a scoop of the Devotion Nutrition protein powder with some ice and water, and then you just blend it for a long time. And eventually it fluffs up and has an almost ice cream-like consistency, so people can feel like they're eating ice cream without the excess calories. I'll leave a link to the recipe in the description below.
Since Devotion Nutrition focuses on providing protein powders for baking, it's no surprise that they have an extensive recipe database. I have linked to their recipes database below, and here's a small subset of the kinds of recipes you'd find.
First off, you have to have flex flavors if you want to get a lot of variety into your food. The good news is that they have sample packs that you can try, so you can try out different types of flavors before deciding on which ones you really like. However, this may not be great for people who just want something and they don't want to trial and error. Now, if you are happy with just the base flavor, the brownie batter and the angel food cake, then that's great. A lot of people have mentioned that the base flavors are not really that great, and it's the flex flavors, the additives, that help really make the batch more tasty and more diverse. And even if you do get flex flavor, know that they are all sweet. So this is great if primarily you just crave sweets and you want to use the protein powder to help bake more sweet stuff. It's not good if you want to add more protein into more savory dishes. For that, I recommend Quest Nutrition's all-purpose baking protein powder, which is flavorless, but you can use it in savory dishes. So I'll link that out in the description below.
Devotion Nutrition costs $22.45 per pound. In contrast, Optimum Nutrition is $15.50 per pound, Dimetize is $13.46 per pound, and Isopure is $14.04 per pound. As of the making of this video, Devotion Nutrition does not allow you to buy more than 2 pounds at a time. But its competitors, the other protein powders, allow you to buy more than 2 pounds at a time, which means that per pound it gets even cheaper.
Devotion Nutrition's protein powder consists of 22 grams of protein per one serving of 120 calories. This is 73% protein, which is pretty good, but it's not the best, especially for other competitors that are lower priced. For instance, Isopure is 100 calories and 25 grams of protein, which is 100% protein. Quest Nutrition is about 73 to 92% protein depending on what flavor you buy. Diametize is 83 to 91%. Optimum Nutrition is 74 to 87%, and Muscle Tech is 74%. However, note that out of all of these protein powders, only Quest Nutrition claims to also be a protein powder that's fit for baking. This doesn't mean you can't bake with these other protein powders, but the consistency might not come out the way you want. In general, protein powder tend to really dry out baked goods if you don't have the right mixture. If you're interested in Quest Nutrition, check out our other review for that one in the description below, and we do talk a little bit more about its baking capabilities.
So who is Devotion Nutrition good for? It's good for those who want to bake desserts high in protein, those who want a very thick consistency in their shakes, those who want to try different flavors, and those who like to try different recipes.
It's not for those who are on a budget, want an optimal protein to calorie ratio, want to use it to bake savory high protein foods, and those who don't eat dairy products, since Devotion Nutrition is a whey and casein protein-based powder, and those are dairy source proteins.
Hey there, if you want to know when the next episode drops, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell icon. Until then, keep crushing it.